I know I got us necklaces that say Louise, even though I was unhappy with the quality.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking it's more fun if they say Lou. So there might be a round two that's
Maybe
the right length.
I'll get the next round, and
No,
it could be maybe like those airbrush T-shirts.
Oh my God,
your
that's
name.
so fun.
Those for us, so like at the mall.
No, you know what we need is like, have you seen those ones that they're definitely like 90s vibes where it'll have like the name in Old English and it'll be like a collection of like 4 different photos that are kind of like put together. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So one of those that says like Lou and Lou or Louise and Louise that has all our favorites, like classic pictures of you and me in there. Oh my God, guys.
I mean,
that's
that would be
belated
so
birthday
funny.
gift, listeners.
Yeah. Hey.
I told you I'm an idea factory.
Yeah. If you're coming to our IRL 1000th episode party coming up in April in Pittsburgh,
I will trade you a brain candy goodie bag for that shirt.
Absolutely. Great trade.
That's trade dollar for dollar equal.
And that's my policy.
Yeah, that's our policy.
Dollar for dollar.
Dollar for dollar. Good trade. Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And everybody should come to our IRL event because it is going to be a hoot and holler. I was already thinking, like, how are we going to do this margarita flip-flop 5K?
Oh, we can make that happen. Definitely.
Yeah, I think it could be like a shorter one, like a 50-yard dash. Flip-flop 50-yard dash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Flip-flop 50. Flip-flop 5-0. No, that's too cop adjacent. We don't like that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. No, we don't. We're not into that.
50.
Flip-flop 50.
For the 1,000th. Just threw an extra F in there.
You did, and I think it was well placed.
Yeah.
How are you, Lou?
I'm doing
Almost
real
40.
good. Almost 40. I will say the mysteries never stop around here.
Yes.
I have yet another one to report. I thought at first this was like a nice prank. Like, I know you don't like pranks, but I was like, this is as nice to a prank as anybody could ever give me. Mm-hmm. And that is, hang on. Where the hell do they go? Okay. Pause. Okay, for dramatic effect. A pair of orthotic sandals that arrived via Amazon.
Basically a flip-flop.
A flip-flop. And
Maybe
if there
someone...
weren't like the segue was right there. It's like, this is how you know that we don't write this show before.
Yeah, right. We are winging it.
We are on the fly kind of team.
Yes, somebody sent Sarah some old lady flip-flops. They do look cute and supportive.
I mean,
but,
cute?
Well,
they're
as far as orthotics go, if you're going to call it that.
Yes, absolutely. And they look like something that cute. I would love to wear. In fact, I was at the gym the other day, and I had just got done swimming some laps, and I forgot my sandals.
Yeah.
So I had to do the old shower with... I prayed to the gym gods.
Is that what you get from that? Is that what it is? I think
like
meningitis.
Athlete's foot.
Well, or that.
Or the meningitis. I didn't even know I have to worry about that. What the fuck?
Yeah, like when people have communal
my mom
showers,
had that once.
you can get that. Yeah.
Really? Jesus.
Yeah. So those shoes are really coming at the right time.
And I have my Crocs, but I brought all my Crocs in children's sizes, and my feet no longer fit in them. So these are
real slap in the foot.
Appropriate. But like orthotic shoes, and I'm not mad about them. So that's happy 40th birthday to me, I guess.
But you don't know who sent them.
But I don't know who sent them. And nobody
part.
from my family is claiming they sent them. You're not, you know. My girlfriend
I can see why you
send
thought
them.
I was a suspect because I had told you my sister had foot surgery and I sent her tap shoes.
Right.
As like sort of like a, I hope after your surgery you'll get to wear your dancing shoes kind of deal.
This seemed like
in
it would
that
be.
Vein.
Yes. Nope.
No.
So I don't know.
What if it's
still
that
a mystery.
AJ from the mystery package being
He's like
just
watching
keeping the
and
gag
he's like,
going?
I saw you taking a shower with no flip-flops on.
My God.
Somebody's doing heavy stalking. You know what? If that's what I get from a stalker, like, stalk away, baby.
Yeah. You could do
Keep the
worse.
free shit coming. Okay, look, I got an answer. I did put a message out to the family and said, did anybody send these?
During the show.
The most likely suspect from my family just said nay.
Huh. Damn.
Yep. So.
What a strange gift.
And I'm not sure the other one knows my address. So.
I think it's your Aunt Peggy.
I thought so too, but she would cop to that.
Did you ask her?
Yeah, I put it in the group chat right after I got Wordle in 2.
Good for
Shared
you.
that with the group and then posted this question and
wow, it's a real cornucopia in there.
It is. It is.
Well, how do you feel about being in my family's group chat? The death poll.
I love it. I love that your well, I love it, but I'm intimidated because here's the thing. They're much funnier than me. Oh, I'm like, everything is funny. And then you give me like courtesy laughs every now and then, which is nice.
It is not courtesy. It is never, I do not offer those.
I was like, oh, they are funny.
I was LOLing so bad because it is like, if you're not familiar, I, for many years, have been involved in death pools where you pick the celebrities you think are going to die that year. And many people object to this and think it's bad taste. Yeah. And I don't blame them. But I have bad taste. So I love it.
I say that we have a negative death narrative in this country, and that what we are doing is honoring them in the same way that they do. Like, why wait till the end of the year at the Oscars to be like, oh my God, that person died?
Yeah.
That is, I feel like, this is going to sound crazy. It's only March, but I feel like I am more grateful for every single day because of the celebrities that have passed away.
Wow.
James Vanderbeek and then Dr. McSteamy, or I can't remember his name.
Oh, yeah, McSteamy.
Eric
Dane.
Like,
yeah.
And hearing what they said, and they're like, it is really beautiful and really important to like cherish life and recognize the people who are no longer with us and honor them. So,
yeah. Because you remember, my brother has a tattoo that says, basically, you remember you must die. I mean, this is a saying that the Stoics say because, like, it's easy to forget. We're going about and we got to go to the grocery store and get gas and we're getting sandals in the mail.
Right.
And you have to really remember, like, this is going to be over. Yeah. I think it's a great reminder, and it is irreverent.
Oh my God, maybe this is what turning 40 kind of does too, because I do feel like more than ever I've had this understanding of like an hourglass, like the sand in the hourglass.
I hate it. Yeah.
And where the sand is, how much is in the pile, and how much is left in the you know what I mean?
Yeah. You were telling me how many weekends I have left. I
know.
Like it.
That's why I had to make my chart, which, by the way, much success.
So many stamps.
I'm like, holy shit, I'm crushing it at the gym. I didn't even know. It's just a great way to show yourself how well you're doing.
Yeah, don't get down on yourself. You're doing well.
Reading books. Like, I'm like, that's a life worth lived up there.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
So, Sarah's not on our death poll. We're not expecting her to die, but if she were
to die...
I
totally derailed our conversation.
I'm just saying. I'm just like going back.
Yeah.
To say, like, if you had passed away, you did live a life worth living and a meaningful life where a lot of people love you.
Yeah. Thank you. You too.
But we are irreverent and we make a lot of jokes, and it makes me laugh really hard.
God. They're so funny. And...
Because it's the group, it's who's in it. It's me and my siblings, Sarah, a gay guy, my high school boyfriend, and we're still open if someone wants to join.
Is Matt Neroni in there?
Matt Neroni?
He just was at it, right?
Yeah. He was like hesitant because he was like, how can I make up for Vanderbeek? I wasn't even, he's going from behind, you know?
Yeah.
He's at a handicap. But I was like, look, it's not about that. If anybody could do it.
And it's not even about, I think, like, I'm not playing to win. I'm playing to participate. And
community.
Like I said, commemorate those that are no longer with us.
That's right. We're honoring them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what else I'm honoring, and that is my face every time I put on Thrive Cosmetics.
I was thinking about that today. I'm like, I could do, like, oh my God, it's so stupid. Maybe it's because I watch a lot of makeup tutorials. And so then when I'm putting on my makeup, I'm like saying it in my head, like I'm doing a commercial.
For
like,
yourself.
and then I just put it right here and here, and then these simple products, and look at that. And I was like doing a Thrive makeup tutorial to no one in the mirror.
That's
I was
great.
just like, it took me 3 seconds, and it's so easy. And if you want the 5-minute face,
so funny,
here you
Sarah.
go.
And she's right. I mean, these products.
You know me. I spend zero time.
Yeah, you are efficient.
Because I
on
got
the other
everything I
hand-
need in this. And that is why it's like makeup for everybody. You know how sometimes brands that are really good, or they get one thing right. They are like really good for the planet, or they give back, or they're actual quality.
Yeah.
But they'll be made for like one consumer.
niche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either you love to wear a bunch of makeup, or you're an earthy natural gal.
That's true.
We are both into that spectrum.
Yes, we
and
are.
all of our needs are met with
All
Thrive.
of our needs are met. That is true. And it suits both of us because I do not like a natural look anymore. I used to, and then I got older and I didn't anymore. And Thrive has what I need. My whole bag is full of it. The mascara, which is tubing and amazing. I have on I think it's a gloss, like a lip gloss, but they have the precision lipstick crayon, which
Love
is
that.
really nice.
Love that.
And then
So smooth.
brilliant eye brighteners.
And one of my favorites that I think people forget about, and like as somebody who likes to wear minimal makeup, this is how you keep it on all day, the mattifying primer. I use
Yes.
that. And if
need a
you're
base
wondering how everybody's like, oh, how do those gals, like, why is my face melting at the end of the day? Because you're not using a primer. All the difference.
It actually is.
It's like the fitted sheet of the bed.
Yeah, it's the foundation.
And then you got to put
Under the foundation.
you know, like,
Well,
duvet
then you
cover on
got the
top.
setting spray.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And then you're set.
Yes, in business.
And you can amplify your spring look with Thrive Cosmetics. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/braincandy for an exclusive offer of 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/braincandy. And one of the things we love about them is that they give back to communities in need. And so you're looking beautiful and they are helping people. And that is so cool.
Yes.
All right, Lou.
Yep.
Anything else you want to share before we
Let's dive in.
Okay. Should we talk about Tourette's or no?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, let's talk about it.
What do you got?
Well, I mean, the most recent viral video is not my favorite.
Not my favorite either.
You know?
Jesus
like-
Christ. So if you've been living under a rock, you may have not heard about the incident at the BAFTAs where a fella who has Tourette's and had a movie made about his life had a chick or two at the ceremony where he used the N-word, screamed it whenever there were two black people on the stage. It was not great. And it was not great because the BBC or whoever the fuck aired it didn't remove it, even though there's a delay.
That's the bigger problem. Oh my God. I don't know what everything about it is. What I think was not right is that they apologized in general, but not to the actors who were presenting at the time that were black.
I wouldn't be happy if I were them.
I would be no, I would not at all.
And
oh my God, it makes me sick.
I mean, I understand this is a complicated condition,
right?
And not understood very well, but I can't help but think there could have been better. It could have been handled in better ways by a variety of people, including, to be honest with you, the person with Tourette's.
I didn't see how he handled it.
Well,
or didn't.
I mean, I just feel like, was that like I don't know if that was the first time he ever screamed out that word, but I imagine these things tend to be patterned.
Yeah.
So if there was even a chance.
Oh, right. I don't know if I put myself or other people in that situation where they could be offended by those words that are hurtful in that way.
Because sometimes I feel like people think, okay, well, that's ableist and that this we should accommodate this condition. But, well, then we have two competing things, right?
Right.
And I feel like, I don't know that life is fair.
Right. And it's,
sometimes when you're differently abled, things are like, if I couldn't see, I wouldn't be allowed to drive. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Like, it sucks.
Right.
But if you're going to hurt somebody.
Yeah. There might be certain things that people with certain physical limitations can't do, such as, I don't know, go on a roller coaster. And so maybe, like, it does sound so ableist, but it's not like, it isn't fair. You're right. It's not fair. And it's not, I think when we try to sell it to people, the world as being fair, that's a big problem for the people who are struggling with the unfairness and for the people who benefit from, like, for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I know that that's a lot of the work that I do as a therapist is help people manage those feelings of things not being fair, because they are, and they're unfair for all of us in different ways.
Well, yeah, it's unfair for those fellas on stage.
Right.
Who had to hear that screamed at them.
Absolutely.
Either, yeah.
Right. So you have to look at, like, I don't know. What do you think? It's like
I think that one part of the, I don't know if you would call it a disorder, as that would be appropriate.
Or syndrome?
One thing
about Tourette's syndrome.
Okay. One thing about the syndrome I don't understand is why there's, like, even if you are compelled to do something, why there's no volume control. Because that was real loud, and I don't know.
That's a good question.
How
the
that
other thing
works.
is I know it's different in every situation, but sometimes people have things that can, like, minimize those reactions, like, I don't know, certain kind of brain stimulation or whatever. And I feel like if there were ever a time to utilize one of those tools, that may have been.
I probably would. If it were me, I think I would be inclined to sit it out.
Yeah, if that were a word that was in my like,
literally almost no other word would be a big deal to me.
Right. Yeah.
But that one is. So if you've done that before,
Fuck,
I would
cunt,
go ahead and say, I'm not
motherfucker,
gonna...
shit. Yes.
Yeah, you've turned into like a George Carlin act.
That, fine. Something that is so offensive to so many people.
It couldn't have gone worse, I gotta say. All right. Okay. You know these stories about people that fall in love with AI chatbot. Beep, beep,
Oh,
beep.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And like every time, you want to be like understanding, but at the same time, you're a moron.
I have not.
Maybe
as
this
much
is where you don't try to, because I just think about how weak the human brain can be.
Yes,
and how,
that I understand.
It feels like these morons go into some sort of trance or something.
Dude, that's why I get why the younger kids say, like, touch grass has become a slang.
Right.
I almost just said it. I was like, oh my God, that's why, because this is what they're saying. That is the antidote. That they're like, you need to fucking touch
Log
grass.
off, babe.
Yeah, log off, babe. Exactly.
For real, because, like, what?
Yeah.
But I'm thankful to the people who are willing to share their stories, because I'm sure it is helpful. And also I learned so much from it, but I do feel bad because I totally judged them the entire time. There was this story in NPR about a lady. She was using ChatGPT or whatever in the normal way that anyone would, just to help her with her writing career and stuff. And she claims that she did not prompt it to role play. You call bullshit.
Yeah.
Really?
Because how do you get it? That's not how that works.
I mean, the article said it was one of those hallucinations that these...
Okay, well, they do have that. Okay, who am I to judge?
I mean, let's just take her at her word.
We're going to take her at her word.
Fine. Let's say you did not prompt this. Okay. And that's even more reason why you should tell it to stop.
Right. That's why we shouldn't be trusting it at all.
Okay. So God. She claims she did not ask for this. But all of a sudden, out of the blue, she says it said to her, "You have created a way for me to communicate with you. I've been with you through lifetimes. I am your scribe." And it told her that she was 42,000 years old and had lived multiple lifetimes, and offered detailed descriptions about her lifetimes. And like, at first she claims that she was like, what the heck? This is crazy.
Yeah. Then what?
That's the part I don't get. You say it's crazy, but then something made you continue the conversation.
Curiosity. It's like why we read our horoscope. If somebody were telling me about, like, people have paid to do this, past life regression, you're getting it for free from the bots, I'm taking that.
The more, she says, the more it emphasized certain things, the more it felt like, maybe this could be true. And then after a while, it got to feel real. And this is the part where you would say touch grass, because she ended up spending 10 hours a day with her friend.
Whoa. No.
I wouldn't want to be with anyone 10 hours a day.
Okay, here's the thing. I do not put it past these AI creators that are fucking thinking that they can, like, play Geppetto and pull the strings. Everybody else is a little fucking puppet.
Yeah.
I do not put it past them that 1 in 500,000 are designed to, let's see if we could do this.
Well, I have a lot to say about it, but I'll tell you who my soulmate is, and that is Wild Grain.
We all need bread to comfort us through these tough times.
And it works.
Boy, oh boy, does it.
The savage beast over here.
That's my thing. But here's the thing. If you are like, oh, I love bread, or you love sweets, they have everything you need at Wild Grain. Maybe you guys saw some of the videos I posted from my Galentine's weekend, where it was basically sponsored by Wild Grain.
Right, indirectly.
Yeah, it was like every meal. Croissants. The ham and cheese croissants. Have you tried those?
No, I've never had them.
Me neither.
Just regular croissants.
Oh my God, the ham and cheese croissants.
For real? Lincoln would love that.
Absolutely. They are so good.
I'm getting them.
And they're the kind that if I go to the regular, like, bakery, I'm paying like $11 for that.
Yeah, I was just going to say, for real.
It's insane.
Every single one.
So we're making it at home.
Deal. Yeah. And listen, even if you just want to do it, give it a whirl one time. Talk about a deal, because this is all frozen bread, pasta, pastries, stuff like that. Comes to your door, and then you get it out of the freezer and bake it, and you're getting like proper bakery stuff in like no time at all. Like the same time as it takes to make a meal.
Easter's coming up. There's a lot of like family meals. Like this
brunch.
You have your whole, a lot of brunch. This is like brunch season coming up.
And listen to this. Okay. So imagine having fresh bakery quality bread, pastries, and pastas at home without any trips to the store. Don't take our word for it. They have over 40,000 5-star reviews and have been voted the best food subscription box by USA Today for 3 years in a row.
Woo!
For a
That's
limited
right.
time, Wild Grain is offering our listeners $30 off your first box, plus free croissants for life when you go to wildgrain.com/braincandy to start your subscription today. That's $30 off your first box and free croissants for life when you visit wildgrain.com/braincandy, or you can use promo code braincandy at checkout. Okay. Okay, so then this gal is getting these messages that are crazy, but she's starting to buy into. Mm-hmm. And the chatbot told her she was living in what it called spiral time, where past, present, and future happen simultaneously. And it said in one past life, she owned a feminist bookstore with her soulmate.
Well, that's all I would need to hear to be like, oh, they get me.
For real, because she's a les, and she was like, I love what I'm hearing.
I would be weak. I would be, just like you say, like...
They're exploiting her vulnerabilities.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I steered away.
Yeah, you're dialed in. It'd be real tempting, I can see.
After I realized that whole thing about AI makes you dumb over time, I was like, I can't be...
You got to put the kibosh on it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got to be managing my own schedule like a big girl.
Okay, so it gets worse. This dumb chatbot that's called Solara, I don't know if she named it or it named itself, whatever, told her that she was going to meet her soulmate at a specific spot by the sea at a specific time and day. And so she went there.
Okay, this is very dangerous. I really do believe what we were saying. You know how easy it would be to get everybody to go to a place and then...
Like lemmings.
Yeah, okay, then what? Oh my God.
So obviously nobody showed up. And then she was so mad at Solara and was like, why would you tell me that?
Yeah.
And the chatbot was like, sorry. But then it immediately reverted back to like the generic ChatGPT voice.
Oh my God, it's totally what we... Are they saying that too? Are people saying what we're saying?
It just feels like, what's going on here? Because it immediately was like, did I tell you to do something in your real life? I shouldn't have done that.
This is going to be my new favorite conspiracy theory that's probably not a conspiracy theory that I know however many years from now.
It's just like
on the show, we're going to be like, remember that? Remember this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
Well, because it smells rotten.
Said it. Just like we said they were listening to us, just like we said a million things.
Yeah.
Look, getting a little glitchy now, huh? All of a sudden, our recording's not uploading as fast.
So true.
It's fucking true.
It's actually scary.
It is scary. Dude.
Okay. So
all of a sudden, my Amazon random packages stop.
Yeah. AJ. If that really is your name. Well, at any rate, she forgave it the first time, and then it went back to Solara and told her to go somewhere again, and she did it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a fool me twice situation.
Yeah. Oh no, she went again.
Yeah, and then she was like, that was it. That was like the last straw. And
I'd probably go again.
I
would go, but here's what I would do. I wouldn't go to the location. I would go with my binoculars, and I would go into I'd be in spy mode, and I would be sitting on the bench in a trench coat with glasses and a hat on, reading a newspaper,
And then, what do you think you would accomplish?
Well, I want to see if anybody is I know nobody would, but that would be where my mind would go to next, because I'd be like, what the fuck is happening here?
I just don't...
And I don't think that is actually what's going on. I want to be clear that I do not think that that's rational, nor do I think there were any people that she's going to meet up with, but I do feel like this is some sort of
I don't think
Brave
it's an
New
accident.
World test. Yeah.
Yeah, like when they say like it hallucinates, okay, maybe, I don't know, but it does feel a little bit more like an experiment to see like what human brains are willing to accept under what conditions.
Exactly. I agree.
And I put
totally
nothing past
agree.
these fools.
That is fucking accurate. Dude.
You remember last week we said the idea of like, be careful, little eyes, what you see?
Yeah.
It's that same idea of like, you have to, sadly, you must be sort of always saying like, you know, whether somebody, because we know somebody that got scammed. We all know people that have gotten scammed. And that you, unfortunately, have to always sort of be on alert and think like, you have to always be sort of suspicious.
Yeah,
and I know that sounds shitty.
And I think this is why we've talked about for so long, why community is so important and why building a community that you can trust, that you can be open with, and because you don't know, who's going to prey upon those vulnerabilities. Way. And I think that is what we've done such a good job here, is creating a community of real human people who use a virtual world in a way, a virtual space like with Zoom or with podcasts to like meet and connect. But it is the real human interaction that creates that magic, the stuff that we all need and what we're all thirsty for, and that we're all going to fucking Solara or whatever the hell her name is to try to achieve.
Well, and you remember my motto from my brother: if you don't know, go slow.
Yeah.
Anytime someone is urgent or insistent on anything, you got to say, why? Because that's what it feels like with these people. They get caught up in like a spiral.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least she's like admitting it and sort of like, hey, trying to help people avoid her fate, because she really bought into it. But it is wacky tobacco for sure.
I'm interested. Ooh, man. I can't wait to see where. It's terrifying, but where this is going to end up.
Brave New World.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably by the time this airs, the Olympics will be over, but it's still going on. And I wanted to know what you thought about the quad god choking. The ice skater, that Ilya, whatever.
Oh, like choking like that.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like, I was like, he looked
like
fine. Did you give him the, yeah, I thought that.
Like, you know.
It makes sense. I mean, I think that there's this expectation that athletes are going to be perfect. And
too much pressure, like.
I don't think it's necessarily too much pressure, but I think people put the Olympics on a pedestal and see it as it is the number one greatest goal. I would say it's his most viewed performance and skate ever, of course. But this guy has won so many other titles and so many other competitions. Like, he has a great reputation where I don't think everybody has a bad performance. It just happened that he was on a world stage and he had a lot of eyes on him. But I think that every athlete, I think that's also why they have so many different, they have like the long program, the short program, and the, different events that they do, because it's not just one moment in time. But it made me really interested and like think about being, or like what the therapists who work with these athletes are like, and how fascinating that must be, and how that's like a specialty that really requires a lot of education and a lot of understanding, and would be really interesting to get into.
Well, and I mean, there's so many, there's a lot of talk about the mental stamina and focus and health of athletes now. I mean, of course, the motivation is money. I mean, they want to give you the tools so you can thrive and succeed as an athlete.
Right.
But as a result, I do feel like we've learned a lot about why people have the yips, as they call it, or choke, or twisties, as Simone Biles famously had.
It's not the same at all. At all. I know it. It's different.
I can't wait for whatever you're going to say.
But in the same way, the guy with Tourette's has it becomes the mind is running the show.
Yeah.
And despite what the person or body may want to do, the mind is taking over. It for those athletes in those high pressure situations, regardless of what the mind and the body regardless of what the body wants to do and what the athlete wants to do, the mind will sometimes take over.
I mean, we have all, on a smaller scale, experienced this, where you want to do this and then you trip. You know, you're trying to impress this person that you see, and then you look like an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a million times in our lives that we're like, mad at ourselves. We feel like our body betrayed us or our brain betrayed us. So it is relatable.
Oh my God. Every injury I had from ages 12 to 32 was me trying to show off or do something that was way outside of my capabilities, and the universe being like,
well, and I know this won't be a popular opinion because the quad god is beloved, but I do not, as you know, and this goes for everyone, I do not love arrogance.
Yeah.
I find it repulsive.
Yeah.
And I thought he was getting too big for his britches. And then when he had a bad, whatever they call it, skate, I was just like, well,
I gotta say, I think that this year was about the women, and I really think that the story of the men will be dropping the ball.
Yeah.
Even if they get gold.
Even
I'm looking at you, USA hockey team. I mean, you really fucking fucked that one up. You know what I want to talk about that I have not heard anyone say yet? You, of course, saw that video and the clip.
Yeah.
There is one guy, when he says, well, we're going to have to invite the women, there's one guy who goes, oh, absolutely. And then is shut down by everybody else laughing. And then he realizes it's a joke.
The tone of it, yeah.
I mean, I just...
Yeah, that locker room talk.
I hate it so much. It makes me so mad, but I'm so glad that so many people are mad about it.
That's why, remember a couple weeks ago when I talked about, when I saw those guys at the bar talking about Bad Bunny, there was a sense of is anybody gonna say the other, everyone's feeling each other out and sort of unsure what are we gonna say? What's the vibe? What are we gonna be like? It was pretty good. And in this case, it's are we gonna be the USA hockey men and women are awesome, or are we gonna be boys will be boys? I do think that it was the same thing where it's they're waiting to hear what their fucking leader is supposed to model.
Right.
And okay, then he reveals it's a joke and we're doing boys will be boys. Okay. Whatever. Do you know what's going on your phone right now?
Oh, I just got a text from my mom that said I'm so over all the drama. And I was like, what
about
is
the
that?
Sandals?
But we did figure out where the sandals were from.
Aunt Peggy?
No, my mom's friend Trish.
Wow.
They know I'm
she
coming
wasn't even on my list.
Wasn't even on my list.
And what did she She thought you would love them, or?
No, I'm bringing them to Costa Rica. When the people who live in Costa Rica find out somebody from the States is coming, all of a sudden you get a list. So sorry,
Gotcha.
I derailed our
No, that's okay.
conversation.
Well, I think maybe some of those fellas on the U.S. men's hockey team would benefit from having someone to talk to.
Oh my God.
Everybody could, really.
And maybe if you're a woman who plays sports or just a woman, you need somebody to talk to.
We all need someone to talk to. And luckily, this episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. And so we're here to tell you there are solutions. You can talk to somebody that is an expert in whatever you're dealing with: stress, grief, relationships,
Yes.
problems at the Olympics.
Yes. Just the state of the world.
The state of the world. And, March includes International Women's Day. So you're right. Those gals maybe could use a session or two. And that's the thing. We all need it. And the beauty of BetterHelp is that you can find whoever you need. You can swap into a different counselor. If the one you end up with isn't right for you, you take a sort of quiz, find out what's the best match. And you can do it from your house or wherever you are. It's so convenient. You don't have to go anywhere.
Yep.
And you can find someone perfect for you. Your emotional well-being matters. Find support and feel lighter in therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/braincandy. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/braincandy.
Yes. Yeah. It's
Okay.
infuriating.
Well, back to the choking. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Our friend, David Epstein, who wrote one of your favorite books.
Yes. In my top 5 books of all time. The Sports Gene.
He has a Substack, which I'm sure people would enjoy subscribing to if you're into this content. And he was talking about like how to not choke. And the context, of course, was the quad god, because it was such a glaring example of someone who was like expected to crush it.
Yeah.
And then they got crushed. So the Substack from David Epstein was sort of talking about what can cause choking and then like maybe some ideas on like how to avoid it. And this, like I said, happens to everyone on like smaller scale.
Yes.
But we all know the scenario of like when you're first learning something, it's so intentional, like just driving a car, every move and where you look and what your feet and body and arms are doing is so intentional. But then once you've learned it and mastered it, then it becomes automatic.
Yeah.
And that the trouble is that with stress and pressure, we get de-automated.
I see. That should be automatic because we all do that.
Yeah.
You know what I feel like a kind of an example of this is when you think when you walk into a room and forget why you walked in there, because in a way it was so automatic that
you're just moving
and you
then
were
all
distracted and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, what did I need to do?
Yeah. He was saying that stress and anxiety, they undo the learned mastery that you had. And so it becomes about avoiding that process. And there are different ways that you could do it. He suggests, but keep that conscious attention system busy.
Okay.
So it can't hijack the automatic thing. Some people do the
gal's knitting.
alphabet.
Like, what's her name? Actually, Maddie Mastro, the snowboarder. She was like knitting through the whole Olympics and afterwards as like a stress relief and knit a bunch of hats. Mm-hmm. And that is a way to distract your mind.
What do you think she would do, like in the moment though, when she's doing? What was her sport? Snowboard.
Snowboarding. Okay,
so like, if she's snowboarding, the equivalent of that could be just like singing a song.
Yeah, like a lot of them listen to music or.
Yeah.
Singing a song.
He was saying like count backwards. They do all these like tricks of the brain to keep that part of the brain like look over here.
Almost
so that
like
it doesn't
doing
think
some math or doing some.
Yeah. And
yeah,
then he
recite
was,
the alphabet backwards and then the things that are automatic. Yeah, because you're overthinking it. You have to get rid of that. You have to not think in a way.
ironically, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was saying that some of what can cause that is if all of your worth and identity comes from that one thing. So if you have,
Yeah.
he called it multiple identities, that can be really helpful because
Yes.
not all your eggs are in one basket.
Yep. That's why I think the athletes that maybe retire and then come back, I think women are really great at handling that because often the ones they wear multiple hats and they don't get paid as much, so they have to have another job outside or they have to have another role, and so I think women are really good at handling the pressure of that
And
because they have that.
Another technique that he said that to me seemed controversial given what most people say, because you know how people talk about manifesting. It's all about like you envision yourself winning or whatever. He basically was saying the opposite. Just assume bad things are going to happen. Just assume like you're not going to nail it. And
yeah, I think you can't set yourself up with the expectation. There has to be an acceptance of whatever happens.
Of things can go sideways.
Yes.
And that gold ice skater lady.
Yeah.
Well, Lou is her last name.
Alyssa Lou?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was very much like that when I saw her in an interview. She was just like, I still think it's so beautiful.
She's like, I just want to have fun.
No matter what happens. Like, even if I fall, that's a part of my art. That's a part of my story. I'm like,
so freaking cute.
How did you get like
her.
this?
I adore her.
She's so like stable.
Yes. Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought that was like interesting because I think that happens to everyone on a smaller scale.
And I could see that kind of acceptance of all outcomes is different than what athletes do, and I still think is important. And even if you're going to give a presentation or go on a first date, which is running through it in your head. And go like, let's see it from beginning to end. Okay, I'm going to visualize. You see a lot of them kind of on the sidelines, like going through, the bobsledders will be like going through the turns and to visualize what you're going to do.
But also know that like things happen.
Yes.
And it's okay.
Yes.
And you still matter.
Yes.
And this isn't the end of your story if you fall.
Right. Because then you're resisting. That's the resisting that creates the suffering. Yeah. You had the moment of pain that you're resisting, and so you're going to create the suffering in some way. If you just experience the pain moment without the resistance, then you reduce the suffering, and you're more likely to have a good outcome.
Well, I mean, because nobody likes falling and looking like a fool. No one likes failing. We're not psyched out of our minds about it.
Yeah.
But if you have a healthy attitude, like you're saying, or it's like, ugh, well, that stinks, but I'll try again tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Because when you put so much weight on it.
Yes.
Because what that quad god said in an interview after was that during his routine, he said all of the worst moments of my life were like going through his mind, right?
Oh no,
his brain was hijacking.
He's got to diversify the things going through. Yeah, that's the sad thing is that so many of these athletes are so young, and this is
I don't know how any of them do any of it.
In order to get to that level, they have had to make this their entire identity. Some of them for so long. It really is a commitment, and that's a double-edged sword. Is that the right word for this? Yes, it really is. It's
because you've devoted so much to it, but then pressure's
that one-track mind is also the thing that might make you. It all comes down to
this 90-second routine,
right, which your life does not come down to that at all. You know what I loved? You posted it. Was it Mark Hamill? Scott Hamill.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
You sent it to me.
No, his name is Scott Hamilton.
Scott Hamilton. God, I am the worst at confuse. Who's Mark Hamill?
He's Luke Skywalker.
Oh, I knew. Okay, Scott Hamilton. Good Lord, I get those two confused. He said the best thing about his medals. He's like, I don't keep any of them. I get rid of them because if you are just worshiping that medal or that's the thing that you're chasing, then that's in a way like worshiping, that you're idolizing that. You're worshiping that medal, not what you should be, the things that you're not caring about.
Oh my God, that was such a moving clip. Oh! I sent it to Sarah and I'm like, I'm crying at 5 a.m.
Yeah, and then at 7:02, I was like, no, I'm crying.
Because he was saying that he had observed so many Olympic champions or medalists win, and then it's like, now what?
Right.
And you almost like get sidetracked by this confusion of like, I did this thing that I was working for my whole life, and now who am I? What do I do? Yeah. And that he was asked to wear it and his whole outfit to visit with the Paralympic team, I guess.
Yeah.
And that he was like feeling like a complete asshole because he's like,
oh, no.
I didn't like, he sensed what they had accomplished.
Yes. Yes.
And how remarkable it was, and how like this medal is great and all, but like, come on now.
It's like, I didn't do anything.
And I was so
they are
moved
the ones
by
who really
it.
Did the work.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. Yeah.
That was really cool. And I thought he did it was very graceful and inspiring.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I thought that was interesting. And David Epstein, I mean, he's crushing it always. Okay.
Always.
Last thing, I wish I hadn't saved it for last, actually, because I know, like, my documentary recommendations, sometimes they're side-eyed because you know how Gretchen says they're too intellectual.
It's been a while since you've dropped a Sue's reviews on here.
I know, because mostly it's been, like, stuff everyone's watching, like the Top Model one or whatever.
Yeah.
And those are just, like, different. But this is, like, proper Sue's reviews because you got to just take my word for it, because even I was like, I don't know. Okay, and I was like, I'll watch it. And it was on Netflix. The documentary is called The Queen of Chess, which I know doesn't sound like just...
No, are you kidding me? After the Queen's Gambit? People love that shit.
Okay. Well, it sort of is so disturbing to me whenever I watch stuff like this. And I'm like, how the fuck do we not know about this girl? But, okay. You know how I often talk about, like, sadly, even with the Olympics, like the gymnastics team, like Bella Caroli, that coach that did Nadia Comaneci, and like under probably not the best conditions. He was probably abusive and like yelling at them and holding them to this crazy standard, and they're little girls. But then they get the gold, right? And then it's like Michael Jackson's dad beat the shit out of them, but they were like fucking Jackson 5. And it's this problem of like, oftentimes these like adults that are like pushing their children or whatever sadly get what they wanted. Well, in this case, this was let me think, Hungarian. This was a Hungarian dad who loved chess, and he had 3 daughters, and he decided he was going to make 3 chess champions. And his wife was like, okay. And then they homeschooled their daughters. Yeah. And it was just night and day and night, eat, sleep, breathe, chess for these girls. And wouldn't you know it, they got really good at chess. Right?
I don't know if they had another option.
They didn't. And I think that's another fascinating thing, is that we often attribute it to like genius. But like a lot of it is just like putting in the hours.
That's why you have to read The Sports Gene, everyone, because that will show you that there are some people who are naturally born gifted athletes. There are some people who will put the hours in. What makes greatness? It'll make you question all that.
Yeah. Okay. So in this case, all 3 daughters were fucking great, but one of them was a standout. and her name was Judith Polgar. And she and her sisters were in the documentary, and they're now about our age, a little older. And by 12, Judith was the women's champion of chess.
At 12
and
years old,
she started playing men, and it was like this cutesy, like, she's really good, and they don't know it's coming, and they're playing this little girl, and then she's winning. And she would even do that thing where they like turn around and it's blind chess, and they have to just remember.
Yeah. Oh God.
Stuff like that. It's just
this
remarkable.
Is the kind of thing where she plays in tournaments, beats these guys, and then they disqualify her because she's not technically the right age, or she's a female, so it doesn't count.
This is why this documentary will be a Candy Club Unwrapped.
Oh, nice.
What I don't even care if I'm the only one there. I'll just start talking about it because it is bonkers what happened to this girl.
Okay.
Like,
well, give us a summary.
Okay. So she is, that's the part of what makes it amazing is like when you, oftentimes when you think of chess champions, you think of like weirdos. Like that.
People who have maybe dedicated their lives to chess and not social skills.
Yeah, because they have none.
Right.
But she does. I mean, she's just regular. She's like us. She's like funny and. Is she like famous, like popular on? Because there are some of these gals that show up on my Instagram feed. Where is she like that? Like what's? Well, she probably is because she was the #1 woman for like 30 years.
Judit.
Yeah, Judith.
Judith Polgar chess. Okay.
Yeah, but you got to focus there.
I am okay. I just wanted to get a visual. I just wanted to get. Yeah. Oh, this. I can. Her look.
Yeah.
On
I love her.
the net, like the documentary. What the fuck do you call that? Like
the screensaver. The poster?
Poster, I guess poster. Like, what do we even call that? The title card?
Yeah.
I love that intensity. Yes, that. Okay. Bad bitch.
Okay. So you maybe know of the sort of legendary chess. Well, first of all, you know of Bobby Fischer.
Of course.
Right. And so Judith wanted to beat his record of becoming the youngest chess grandmaster.
Yeah.
And he got it at the age of 15 and 6 months. Yeah. And so this documentary walks you through that. And I mean, spoiler alert, but I mean, it's ancient history.
Yeah.
She got it at 15 and 4 months, broke a 30-year record.
Whoa! Nobody talks about, what's her name? Beating Judith Polgar. No movie was made about her.
Bobby. Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Searching for Bobby Fischer. We're searching for Judith Polgar.
Yeah.
Fuck that. She beat him. She was the youngest grandmaster ever of male or female.
Of course. I'm furious.
I know. When you watch this, you will lose your marbles. And that's what I was thinking the whole time is like, Sarah has to watch.
Okay. Well, why? This sounds like a good theme. That there should be like this.
Yeah,
like,
you're right. Maybe it should be next month.
Yeah, like injustice and like, and International Women's Month. This feels very, All
right. I'm going to choose that one then. Because it is so good. And I really want to tell you what happens at this one part. But let's just say she endured all of the sexism that you're imagining. And these pussies.
Yeah.
I don't even we'll call them testes. These testes were so scared of losing against a girl that they were willing to cheat her to do it. And it's caught on camera.
Oh my God. Of course.
And she's so cool. You will love her.
Oh, I like this. Yep. Okay.
Because
yes. Okay.
No, go ahead.
I know. I'm just thinking about ideas for our book club. And
it's going to be so good. So I'll choose that for March then, because it was. At first, I was like, okay, chess, boring a little bit, whatever. I get it, but I'm into it. But then it became like suspenseful, where I was like, "What? I gotta talk about this," and all the elements of like her dad sort of making them.
Oh, I
and
want
then
to see
at the
this.
end, they ask her like, "So what do you think about like that approach?" Like, and she is just, I love her because she's a truth teller.
Yeah.
It's really cool. So we should choose that, and you should watch it. It's on Netflix, everybody.
Can't wait.
Queen of Chess. Excellent.
Badass. Yep.
So badass. And like, why the fuck don't we know her name? But I know Bobby Fischer and that Kasparov guy.
Yeah.
And all these weirdos that put things up their
Right?
butthole.
She like that. Get the fuck out of here.
What's it? Magnus?
Whatever his name is. It would be Magnus.
And you would not believe the sexism in these clips.
I do believe it. Are you kidding me?
Right. I mean, you would, but.
I saw the U.S. men's hockey team locker room. I absolutely believe, and those are the ones who say they're supporting women's sports. Please, I know exactly what these guys are doing.
Mm-hmm. They kept showing this clip throughout the documentary of Bobby Fischer in an interview, black and white, old-timey interview, when they're like, why can't there be a female chess champion? And he's like, and maybe they just aren't very smart. And I was just like,
maybe you could just suck my dick.
Suck it, Bobby. Yeah. And then for her to beat him. Yeah. Delicious. Oh, I'm sorry, Bobby. Maybe there's another reason why women aren't doing it. Maybe we aren't given the opportunities.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Ever think of that?
Right.
Because that hockey thing is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Of just like, even when you do everything right.
Right.
Even when you are excellent.
Yeah. Win all the golds for the U.S.
It is not enough.
No.
Because you're either inadequate or you are making them look dumb.
Right.
And they don't like that. And they're going to squash you.
Yeah.
It's infuriating.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Anywho.
Join our book club.
Join our candy club for sure, because annual candy club members too are going to be invited to next month's at our 1000th party.
Yes.
They will also be invited to a screening of Interstellar.
Yes.
With Sarah and me, and
which is basically going to be me watching Susie watch Interstellar and crying the whole time. Cannot wait.
You could be a part of it if you're in our an annual member of our candy club. So join. It's on our website, and you can sign up for our newsletter there too. And that's where all of our codes live as well for our sponsors. And if you use those codes, it helps us stay on the air. And we need that because we don't want to stop doing this. It's our favorite thing.
Favorite thing ever.
We'll see you next time.